leader at quarterback. He's not afraid to throw it. Second in the NFL in touchdowns. It's the Cowboys and the Falcons on Monday night.
We've all waited long enough to get here. It's time for some football as we welcome you to the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome to Week 2, everybody. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt here with you. Really happy you could join us in a game that's already an early must-win for both of these teams, Brock. They were each losers back in Week 1.
It's only 2 weeks, Kate, of a 17-game season, and people I know out there are going, come on, they must...
Neither team got the start to the season that they wanted. Let's see who can right the ship as Week 2 gets underway. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So out have the Falcons for their first possession. And leading them out is a master at overcoming adversity before and after being drafted 8th overall in 2024. Out of your alma mater, Washington, it's Michael Penix Jr.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Justin Reed with the tackle. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Second down now, 7 to go. Penix working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Fights off the pressure. He tucks it and takes off. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
He's on the move. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 2 yards on the pickup. And the Falcons will have a first.
Trust. Kate, it is such a big part of playing the quarterback position. Yeah, you got to trust you can make the right reads in the passing game, but sometimes these little runs that just get that first down, it gains further equity, further trust with your play caller, and most importantly, gives you a first down for the offense.
He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Justin Reed with the tackle. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 34. His first throw is an interception. And the Cowboys have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. And we'll get a look at the guy calling the shots, their 5th-year quarterback.
He was on one last week, but it was too bad his teammates weren't on that ride with them. Look at all the yards he put up. You're assuming anytime you throw for that many yards, that much production, you've won in a blowout, but that wasn't the case. It does have him highly motivated and the rest of his guys to play at that level again, this time find a way to win.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Pass play coming here. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back-to-back carries here. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Go!
Right up the gut. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Onto the field comes the Atlanta offense for the 2nd time. And time to hit a quick reset here, partner, after they find themselves behind following that opening drive INT.
Yeah, you say reset, I say Control-Alt-Delete. Pretend like it didn't even happen. You got to flush it in a hurry.
1st and 10 are under Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. On the shotgun, Penix. Into the hands of Pitts. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
3rd down, it's Penix. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 26-yard line.
Here's the handoff. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 23. Has it down close. And he's got enough to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Falcons and Michael Penix Jr. set to take over again. And Brock, they are not up to a good start. 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they could call this a win if this drive just doesn't end in a turnover.
Yeah, there's got to be some voices of calm within this offense to play smart, not scared. Play smart and take care of the football, but you can't be scared to make a mistake. And typically one will follow.
We managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB, you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. So no return on that punt. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense.
Let's go now.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. That's the end of our first. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Hauled in left side. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Finds him over the middle. And looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That was Asante Samuel Jr. there on the tackle.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 42. Brought in right side. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the red zone. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. They're now set for 1st and 10.
60 Eagles. Hey.
Another carry for him. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
The give here on 2nd. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one, and now it's 3rd and 8. He'll throw it. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. Game's kick is good. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. And things starting to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. They'll start this series with an option left. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
We'll go play action. Here's Penix. Cut out left. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
That's caught for the first. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So it'll be 2nd down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Play action, here's Penix. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Man in motion here. 3rd down give to Robinson. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
So here's Kaimi Fairbairn, ready for the field goal try. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And this stays a 3-possession game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Running this one left. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
19 Tiger. No!
Back to the well again. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
They give it to him again. And they take him down right along the 30. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Cowboys trying to make some noise before halftime. First and 10 now from the 30.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Here we go, go.
Plowing up the middle. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 30-yard line.
7 Pirates.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Complete out to the right. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. From the red zone now. Forced out to his right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Second and 10 now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Ready.
Here's a give up the middle. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. They don't pick up anything there, and now it's second and goal.
Let's go.
3-yard line.
Panther 60. Take go.
They'll hand it to him again. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Cowboys boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the second time around.
No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. The Falcons with the football late in the first half. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off the deficit before halftime.
70 Lions. Bronco switch. Flat.
He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Justin Reed with the tackle. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. On second down, Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its second. They'll throw on third and long. That sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's fourth down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And they're going to take over possession. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. They go play action on first. He's going deep this time. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Go!
From midfield now. Complete out to the right side. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go now.
From the 41. Throwing for the end zone. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now they have 3rd and short.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
Got all of it, but no good. He needed a touch more to clear that crossbar. So we've hit the end of 2. The Cowboys. And with no halftime report this week, it seems, we're going to get right back to the field for the start of quarter number 3. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. This is taken in at the 13. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Dallas with its offense headed out for our first possession of the half. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Able to hit Palmer, complete. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. The Falcons ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. First and 10 now from the 30. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Stopped on the play by Big Chris Jones. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Completes, it's Bijan Robinson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Staying with Robinson. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and just 2 to go. Another carry for Robinson. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Robinson on the inside give. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third and a lone yard coming up. Penix here from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
A toss now to Robinson. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Penix working from the gun. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. Only a couple there, hoping obviously for considerably more. And that's going to bring up 3rd and very long. From the shotgun, Penix. He just throws this one away.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his 1st attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count. Returning in from the 16.
They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The Cowboys headed back. First and 10 now from the 30. Back now, pressure on its way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Trying to work quickly now. After the sack, another pass on second down. This ball's caught by Palmer. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Play action on first down. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. A.J. Terrell making that stop. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Back-to-back carries here. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. A.J. Terrell making that stop. Back-to-back runs, yielding just 2 yards, and now it's 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Has it down close. Touchdown, Dallas. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Bring it. Check.
Now the give for Bijan. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. That play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return starts from the goal line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. And the running lanes, and they've been hazardous. Not quite the decorated collection of highlights from him that we're going to look at here. Those big plays, the explosive runs where he leads an offense, just haven't been. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Let's go now.
Penix. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. They'll run it with Bijan. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. A pickup of only 2, and now it's 4th down. Only 1 quarter remains. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. Bryce Behringer, the one to send it away. This was not hit well. It's headed for that sideline. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like... Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Cowboy 80. Come on. Set.
Give now to the running back. And he's taken down after a short rush at about the 36. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready up. Set.
From the 36. Looking right, and he finds him. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Tiger. Go.
Throwing from the gun here. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
60 bucks. Ready. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's 3rd down now.
That play is so impressive on so many levels, not just because it saves a touchdown kick. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so, so good.
To the air, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right? Yeah. That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
Finds his target, Robinson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Dumped off to his running back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the give, here's Robinson. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. And now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Let's go.
Here's Penix. That's caught for the 1st. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
1st down from the red zone. Oh no, they get him yet again. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, then they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. From the 34. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Makes the grab in bounds left side. That goes for 36 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Back to throw. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Cup 19. Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And that gets him to double digits with his 10th reception of the game. They've kept him about as busy as they could all contest. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
70 Lions, trap 60, trap 60.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. This one's caught. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Catch is made in close. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Go, Reed, go.
Here's a give up the middle. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Cowboys continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Aubrey Good on the point after. And the Cowboys continue piling onto this lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Falcons ready for their next possession. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. On first down, here's Penix. And down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it done. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again following the set. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Trying to push it deep downfield. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his second interception of the season. And after the play, one of the Falcons still out there injured. So we'll get a brief stoppage here as they check on him.
Ready? Go, check. Go, check. Check, go.
They go play action on first. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Let's go.
Throwing now off play action. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. And that completion gets him up to 400 yards in the football game. No, it's a tough mark to reach, but one that every quarterback takes pride in being able to reach, or at least challenge every so often.
65, Cat. 65. Shut up.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Cut near the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Well, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's first and goal. From the red zone now. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Cowboys throwing 6 more on the blowout. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys continue adding on to that lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Now here come the Falcons on offense. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. Penix on first down. On the move, headed right. And this one doesn't go far. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
Penix working from the gun. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And he reaches the 35 before going out. So now here's 3rd and 5. Penix. Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And it was a maestro of a performance defensively, limiting them to only...
I need it.